We know that in the holidays, in Eretz Yisrael, you have 1 day Shavuos, 1 day for Pesach, the first day, and 1 for the last day. The same thing is also for Sukkot. And for Simchat Torah, they only have 1 day. We over here in exile, in Golah, as we call it, we have 2 days Shavuot. We have the first 2 days of Pesach, the last 2 days of Pesach, the first 2 days of Sukkot, Shmini Atzeres, and Simchat Torah. We have 2 days. Don't want to go into all the Kabbalistic and concepts, but the Chag HaGeula, the Yom Tov, the holiday of liberation that we are celebrating today, also has 2 days. Yesterday was the 12th day of Tammuz, where the previous Rebbe, 99 years ago, was notified that he's being released from his exile. But since it was an official legal holiday, he couldn't get the official document, so he had it on the next day. So therefore, we have 2 days Yom Tov, and celebrating, we obviously like to have 2 days. But there's something interesting in the fact that it is the 12th and the 13th, which I'm going to explain to you in a moment. But first of all, thank you to Hashem every day. Let us give some tzedakah. So here is my thought. 12 and 13, like each number has great meaning, 12 obviously corresponds to the 12 tribes, meaning it is something which affects, which is relevant to the entire Jewish community, to all of Klal Israel. And in fact, as the Rebbe wrote, as the Rebbe said, that his liberation was not a personal thing just for him, but it's something which is affecting and relevant to the entire Jewish people. All the tribes, all the 12 Shvatim. The number 13 is actually not just Bar Mitzvah, but the number 13 is the name of, is the word Echad. When we say Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, God is one, the number 13 represents the oneness of God. In fact, it's very interesting. The Rambam, when he sets his principles of faith, there's Shloish Esrei Ikrim, 13 principles of faith, because they all accumulate to one. Every day in the services we say, what the Talmud says, Rabbi Shmuel Omer, there are 13 concepts, principles of the study of Torah. B'shloish esrei midos ha-Torah nidreshes. It's in 13 approaches, in 13 concepts, for the lack of a better word, excuse me, which the whole Torah is being studied. We also know God's infinite kindness, God's infinite mercy, Hashem, Hashem, Kel, Racham, V'chana. Again, is Shloish Esrei Midos, is the 13. So that 13 represents the oneness of God. And here is exactly the point. Purim, we know, is eternal. The holiday of Purim is eternal. So is the holiday of Hanukkah. The reason, as it's explained in Chassidic teaching, is because those holidays, those two holidays, although they're not biblical holidays, they are rabbinic holidays. Rabbis have established this holiday, such as Esther and Mordechai have established the holiday of Purim, because they came about during exile. These are holidays which have developed while we were in exile and while we continue to be in exile. But in exile itself, we have revealed the oneness of God. What is redemption? What is Geula? Geula is an expression of coming out of our comfort zone and living beyond our own limitations. That's what redemption is all about. A person is imprisoned, he's locked in. She is locked in into limitations. coming out free, machaya, as we say. I can finally breathe freely. What does it mean? I can finally throw off the yokes which I've imposed upon myself. Yud Beis Tammuz, the previous Rebbe, has shown exactly that with his commitment, with his totally ignoring the authorities, with his battling the authorities, the phenomenal, powerful communist machine. Everybody trembled for the machine. Echad, he was one who wasn't afraid. And why is that? Because as he said, mentioned in the story Erev Shabbos, I only have one God. I only have one purpose. I have only one mission. And the mission is what? To bring about ultimate unity between Torah, God, and us, and the whole Jewish nation. And this is going to culminate, God willing, today in the redemption with Mashiach.